Welcome to the Daily Jing for Tuesday, May 15th. Here's the quote of the day. I don't think any good book is based on factual experience. Bad books are about things the writer already knew before he wrote them. Carlos Fuentes. Okay, so let's look at the schedule quickly. Make sure that you've looked at all this for the first day. And the view and dues 1.1 and 1.2 are due today. Continue with the Hofstadter discussion. Look at the sample reader analysis here. Let's go back to the notes. So here's some notes on procedures in the course. When are assignments due? Assignments are due on the day they are posted as due in the course schedule or by 6 a.m. on the next class day. So typically if an assignment is due on a Friday, it is due by Monday at 6 a.m. If it is due on a Tuesday, it is due by Wednesday at 6 a.m. and so forth. Revision. I value revision above all things in this class, so don't be insulted if your first draft is not up to par. It never is. Out of 100 students, I get maybe one or two at the most who can write a decent rough draft, and their papers still need to be revised. It's the nature of the beast. Writers rewrite. Get used to it. This does not mean that you purposely slack off for the first draft. Try your best and always write to the word limit. I will not read rough drafts that are not full length. Peer reviews. The purpose of a peer review is to modestly praise the writer and then concentrate on giving suggestions for how the writer can improve the paper in the next draft. In your peer review, you should not say things like, "You did a really good job on this paper." That is not helpful. It's most likely a cop-out. The more you engage with the other person's text, the better you can help the writer improve his or her paper, and in the process you learn more about the assignment and help your own practice as a writer. Discussions. Let's review what it takes to write a good discussion post in the course that concentrates on reading essays from the writer's point of view. What you want to do is to discuss the question posed in the discussion and find sections in the essay, quote from the text, that will support your ideas about how the writer is using techniques of creative nonfiction, and then how you can use those same techniques in your own writing. To merely talk in generalities or to just agree with someone is not what we are looking for. Read as a writer and write posts that concentrate on technique. And make sure that you do 2 posts for each discussion. 1 original post, thread, and reply to someone else's post. Questions. Ask questions and respond to my comments in your papers in Google. Do not resolve my comments between drafts. There will be a short period of time between the rough draft and the final draft that you can reply to my comments in Google, and we can have a conversation about your paper. Take advantage of this window, and otherwise post questions in D2L discussion board for the course and email me with questions. I will do my best to answer you in a timely fashion. I am not on email 24/7, but I look at it throughout the day. I work mainly in the morning and take off the afternoon and come back for a short period of time before 10 p.m. in the evening. So expect communication with me, from me, during those times. The question of the day. When is the first draft of the reader analysis due? Let's go back to the schedule and look. The reader analysis is due on Wednesday, tomorrow, but finally due by Thursday at 6 a.m. Okay, so you have all day Wednesday up until 6 a.m. on Thursday to post the paper to Google. Okay, all right. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow in this space.